Oh my god. Oh, I gotta post on Twitter, don't I? Not live on my channel. I should probably post a YouTube link. Okay. 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 How about we cancel stream and go to sleep? How about we take a little nap? How about we take a little nap? Sleeper doesn't know. We could just do it. Hi. 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 Good morning. Good morning. Hi everyone. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. I miss you guys. Hi. Oh, I gotta wake up. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Come on, wake up. Good morning! Okay, I think we'll wake up. chat. Thank you, Brandon, for the K barbecue food. And thank you, Felius. Welcome back to being a monomist. Welcome back, Petty Crimes, to being a museum curator. Welcome back, Notorious to make a monomist. Tasty to make a museum. Welcome to being a tabemono. Hi guys. Hi. Oh my god, it feels like it's been a year. It feels like it's been ages. Oh my god, hold on. I had those yawns where I had like tears running down my face. Hold on. I'm in the yawn dimension, dude. I'm in the freaking sleepy zone. I'm in the freaking sleepy zone. I'm in the snooze lagoon. I don't know. We became a 1 month member before stream. Yeah, prove it. Yeah, prove it. Hi everybody, how you doing? How you doing? It's nice to see you all. Don't read, it's too late. Welcome back to being a museum curator. Welcome. Good girl, Mono, thank you. Thank you. I missed you guys. Sorry I'm yawning so much. I was legit falling asleep at my desk before starting. I'll be still be here with you. Yay! Thank you! What have I been doing all night? I'm jet lagged, so I went to bed really late. And then I woke up and I was like, I gotta make a freaking thumbnail, and then my iPad didn't turn on. Hey, welcome back to being a tabemono! Thank you! So hi everybody, hi. If you didn't know, I was gone. I was on vacation. God, can you really call it a vacation? Yeah, it was a vacation. I was gone for like basically 2 weeks. God, what did you guys even do while I was gone? Did you guys find a new Oshi? Are you guys over Monet? Are you guys like so over Monet? You're like, yeah, whatever. Monet is so 2 weeks ago, you know? Nerd, thank you so much for Monomist again. Waited for me to get back. Cried. Who the hell is Mono, right? Wow, Ultimate Gas and Blood, that's a real one. Wow. I'm so happy to see you guys. The competitive scene, sorry, I understand. I get it, I understand. You want stray and furl? Well, I mean, it's time to get domesticated again. Get domesticated, idiot. Get domesticated, idiot. Get collared and leashed. Freak, idiot. I was gone from... Calling it travel hell is the only way I can describe it. Calling it travel hell is the only way I can describe my month. I have had a hell of a month. Oh my god. I am back a new person. For better or for worse, I am back a new person. Oh gosh. Come in! Welcome to being Museum Curator! Who's this VTuber? No, never heard of her. No clue. No clue, never heard of her. So yeah, I went on a fucking training arc, dude. I'm changed. Travel changed me. I'm a different Monet now. So basically, right? Let me kind of like put the context of everything, right? So January 4th to January 8th, I flew out to Los Angeles, right? For Anime LA. Anime Los Angeles. That was for our V4Mirai concert, which, oh, by the way, is still available on Vstream for about 4 more days until the 28th. Right? So if you haven't caught the concert yet, and if you're not tired of hearing about it yet, then it's still up on Vstream. Go watch it while you can, because it's not going to be up forever. Right? And then make sure you get the merch. Make sure you get the merch. So, then I came back for a couple days. I came back for a little less than a week, right? I was home for maybe 5 days, right? I was home for like 5 days. I've like literally been home this month for less than a week, and that's messed up. That's messed up. I never want to do that again in my life. I never want to do that again in my entire life. I never, ever, 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 ever again want to travel that much. Anyway, so... so yeah, I was gone from the 8th to... No, from the 4th to the 8th, right? And then... So that was ALA, and that was a lot of fun. We talked about that a lot, right? Streamed for about a week, and then... I was gone from the 14th to the 22nd. Now, the 14th to the 22nd was actually 2 trips. I took another trip, a work-related trip, from the 14th to the 17th. And then I had another flight from the 18th to the 22nd. literally didn't even get to be home for like a couple... Like, I was home for, I think, maybe like a couple hours. And then I had to go get another plane. But... so my trip, my first work trip was really nice. We got to spend a lot of time. Oh gosh, the Twitter spaces feel like they were forever ago. I had a hotel to myself for that trip, and it was fun. We did Twitter spaces. If you missed them, they are all archived. You just have to find the Twitter post. That's up to you. You gotta scroll down my Twitter. Sorry, you gotta look through my posts and see them, but. We had a lot of cute Twitter spaces where it was just like, I would get home to the hotel and I would just like unwind and relax. One day we watched TV, the next day Can't believe I did this. Can't believe I did this. I took a shower. I took a shower with the mic on. That was embarrassing. I did it twice. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I did it twice. Yeah, it was good, clean fun. It was good, clean fun. Yeah. The first day, I put my phone in a Ziploc baggie and I took it in the shower. Yeah, I beat the stinky allegations. Well, not right now. I'm gonna be real. I haven't showered in a couple days. Hey, I'm still on travel recovery right now. I haven't showered since I came home, but that's okay. I'm gonna shower tonight. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a little stinky dog. Come on, throw, thank you for the super chat. Having to go through one of these cringe posts to find her Twitter spaces? Ugh, no way. Okay, I'm lashing out because I missed you. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be for Monet Generation 2 Penlight VTuber. I forgot to do my intro, you're right! Hi everybody, my name is Monet of V4Mirai 2nd Generation Penlight! I'm your groovy, funky, sleepy, cutie painter! Hi. Gamer Girl Sting and the Ghost of Mount Mirai. Yeah. Thank you. Those were fun. I did a live tasting review of Los Angeles tap water. Spoilers, it tastes awful. Spoilers, don't drink Los Angeles tap water. It's not good for you. I don't know why I'm a little laggy. But yeah, don't drink LA tap water. It's not good for you. But you know what? Maybe that's why I didn't get sick. But actually that trip was really nice. I got to hang out with one of my teachers, right, who was taking care of me that whole weekend, right? The whole time I was there. She took me out to get food. We talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about Neopets a lot. We talked about Neopets and talked about stuff, right? I got to see very cute, very moist sides of my teacher. And it was very cute. Her eyes would light up and she would tell me how much she wants a ferret. She would tell me how much she wants a ferret, but how ferrets are not really the best for keeping as pets, right? And we'd be working together and she would just be watching ferret videos and she would just, oh my god, it was so cute. It was so cute. She would be like, look at their little peats and their little beans and they're going lamb. And I was like, you're being really... I didn't say this, but I was just thinking you're being real cute right now. It was very cute. It was girls' time with the teachers. It was very adorable. We watched some streams together. Yeah, I heard they're very high maintenance. Yeah. And we we went to go get boba together and we got tacos together. She took me to go get sushi. It was very good. I'm happy to report. What's my sushi count at right now? It's 70 something. It's crazy. Hold on. What's my freaking sushi count right now? It's 71. 71. Can you believe it? In the month of January already. January 24th, I've eaten 71 pieces of sushi. We are on our way. Yeah, we're boosting. Good morning, Reluctant High Tag. Hi guys. Hi, welcome. I missed you all. It feels good to be here. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be. Yeah, it's a crazy pace, right? Yeah, big win. Yeah, the goal for 2024 is 500 pieces of sushi. I almost got there in 2023. In 2023, I made it to 426, 29, something like that. So 2024, I'm hoping to make it to 500. 500 pieces of sushi eaten. I may have been able to boost up my numbers a little bit with some supermarket sushi. But you know what? It all counts. It doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be like that. Anyway, yeah, my trip was very nice. It was very chill. The hotel I was at was comfy, right? The bed was a little stiff, but I got used to it after a night or two, right? And doing those Twitter spaces was really nice, actually. It's when I'm doing a stream, right, I kind of have to stay close to my microphone, close to my setup. I have to stay close to all my stuff. But doing a Twitter space, I just had you guys on my phone, so I could carry you around. And that was really nice. Thoughts on spam sushi? I'll eat it. Spam sushi's good. Hi, Rock! You're rooting for me, thank you. Yeah, I'll eat spam sushi. I'll take it. Twitter spaces are godly. Yeah, they were nice. Yeah, we... One of the first things I did on the Twitter spaces, if you're into just kind of audio stuff, I would check them out. They were fun. very first thing I did is we went on an adventure. You know how like hotels always have like an ice machine? I like went down the hall. I was like barefoot in my PJs with my phone. went down the hall to go find the ice maker, and then it was like in this weird, ominous, spooky corner, just like a big machine, you know, nothing else. Just like this like big spooky machine for making ice. And on my ice, I drank my tap water. Drink my stupid tap water. And then I learned about the beauty of Pluto TV. I had never used Pluto TV before. I don't really watch like streaming services, right? Like if I watch something, I usually either like watch it on YouTube or I watch it like streamed somewhere, right? Like usually like on a Discord server or something. Like somebody will like be streaming like a movie or something, and I'll watch it that way. Or like, or I'll download it, you know. Or I'll download it. So I guess like, you know, I was kind of looking through like, you know, the TV stuff on the hotel TV, and I discovered Pluto TV, which everybody but me knew about already. It's just like a TV like streaming service, and it's free. So I was watching some of that, right? And we watched what did we watch? Like Lion King. We watched some South Park. Yeah, we watched the freaking South Park episode where the internet like goes out and they have to go to like an internet camp, and and what's his name? Randy. He's like, you don't understand, I gotta jack off right now. I need the internet to jack off. And so they make like a pretend internet, right? It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. I did more watch alongs. That was fun. Yeah. Welcome back. Thank you, Yasam! There was a scary ghost. It's always crazy loud too, right? Then after that, we watched a little bit of what did we watch? Hey Arnold? Watched a little bit of Hey Arnold, but I only watched a little because I was kind of like, I couldn't really pay attention at that point. I was tired, right? I was pretty tired. You like the collab yesterday? Collab yesterday was funny. Sorry I didn't stream my POV. For the Lethal Company collab yesterday, I was really tired. I was extremely tired. I had gotten home from the airport late the night before, and I was freaking tired. Like, I got on Discord with the girls, right? We were setting up, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not. I was like, I'm too tired to set up OBS and any of that stuff. I'm too tired to do any of that stuff. So sorry I couldn't have my POV, but I hope you enjoyed it from the other girls anyway. Been 10,000 years since you saw this Monet. Alright, so I have some pictures. Come on, I of course have pictures. Hold on. Of course I have pictures of my trips. I already showed you guys the ALA pictures, so now I'm gonna show you guys the whatchamacallit picture. Hold on, where are they? I just kind of dumped all my pictures in one place. I don't have too many. Here's one picture of I ate some bomb chicken and waffles. I ate some bomb chicken and waffles on that first business trip. That was, oh my god, that was so good. Hold on, I gotta show you. Because these are freaking good. These are so good. These are so good. Check this out. Hold on. So at ALA, I had Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles for the first time. They were good, but I gotta say, these were way better. These were way better. The waffles were better. The chicken was better. It was really, 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 really good. Really, really good. These are great. These are great chicken and waffles. These are really, really tasty. Yeah, they look great, don't they? They look great, don't they? These are super, super good. Well, let me move my microphone a little. Your streams always make me so hungry. Sorry, I'm a girl that likes to talk about food a lot. Eating tasty food makes me happy, okay? It's one of the pleasures in life, so... Roscoe's only good back in the day. It looks great, right? Doesn't it look good? Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles was okay. It was like... I'm sure they were great, but I feel like now other places have like mastered them, right? Yeah, food is life, you know? You know how they say you either eat to live or live to eat? I'm live to eat. I'm live to eat, you know? A nice meal, right? That's what I look forward to. So this chicken and waffles was great. This was so good. Yeah, this is maple syrup. Maple syrup on the side. Yeah. It was waffles with some powdered sugar, some butter. They had like a little bit of strawberry, right? And it was like a chicken breast? Thigh? I don't remember. But it was super juicy. Super juicy. It was so good. Anyway. Let me get this chicken and waffles off the screen. I ate that, and then what else? I have another picture from where's my other picture? I don't have many pictures from the trip, from the first trip. Or at least not many I can show you guys. But I do have another one. I vandalized my teacher's office. I vandalized my teacher's office because we were just kind of idling around for a bit. And she's got this really comfy couch in there. And she has this really comfy couch and like a whiteboard. So I vandalized it. I hope it's still there. I hope she hasn't erased it. I hope she left it up there. So I put a little like Mono was here, you know? Put that up there. I hope she didn't get rid of it. I hope it's still there. She has a little whiteboard, right, by her office. So this little Mono was here. And then where do we do the Twitter spaces were really comfy. Something that's a little embarrassing, but I actually kind of really enjoyed doing was so we would have like nice chill chatting time, right, in each Twitter space, right? And at the end of every Twitter space, I would take a couple minutes I tried something new, right? I tried doing kind of like ASMR, like guided meditation to help you sleep, right? And it was very cozy. I would do this thing where I would tell you to take some deep breaths, and I'd be focus on the sound of my voice, and feel like I would guide you to relax every muscle in your body, right? And melt into your bed and everything, and it was really sweet. It was really cute. It was really fun. I liked doing them, so I'll definitely try doing it again. Because that kind of thing was really soothing. It was really soothing for me, you know? And it just feels nice knowing that I can help you guys fall asleep or relax, you know? It's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. I like that. So yeah. Jatsumi says, welcome! Yokozo! Welcome to Yokozo Japari Park. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So so here's Mew and Mono, right? It was cozy. It was cozy. I would be all cute, and it was very it was very GFE. It was very GFE. Once I get ASMR stuff set up, then you know. Hey Mono, are you busy on February 14th asking for a friend? I'm like, you guys, you wanna go on a date? You trying to take me on a Valentine's Day date? Anyway, I'm glad you guys liked that. The Twitter Spaces were fun. Twitter Spaces were really fun. But even aside all that stuff, it was fun to like carry my phone around and like be able to chat, you know, while I'm like not at a desk, you know, at a microphone, at a whole setup. Right? So at this point, so here's kind of where the travel hell really started, right? I was already kind of stressed out because it was, you know, a flight to LA and a flight back for ALA. Another flight and a flight back, and on the flight back home is where things got really messy, right? So I get to the airport super early. My flight home was really early, and I always forget, you know, when the teachers were like, "Oh, does this flight work for you?" And I was like, "Yeah, that works perfect." I always forget that when you fly early, you gotta be at the airport like 3 hours before. So I kind of forgot that like a flight at like 9 in the morning meant that I had to be at the airport by 6 a.m., which meant that I had to, you know, and if the lift, you know, took like about like an hour or something like that, right? And then I needed another hour to get ready and make sure everything was set, right? I had to wake up at like freaking 4 in the morning. And it sucked. So how do I forget that? No, it's not my first time flying. But just like, you know, you don't think about it in the moment, right? You don't really think about that stuff in the morning. So I woke up at like 4 in the morning, got ready, you know, to go home. I head over to the airport. Thankfully there wasn't really much security or anything like that, you know. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. So I get there, I'm like falling asleep. Didn't really eat anything because I was like, holy moly. Everything in this airport is freaking expensive. Hi, Dude! Everything in this airport is so expensive. It was like $15-20 for a sandwich. You know? No. No way. So, I managed to find like a burger. Managed to find like a burger for like $7, right? Was I traveling with full check-in luggage? No, I never travel with check-in luggage. I always just take carry-ons. Right? I always just take carry-on because it's easier. I don't trust airports to not lose my luggage. You know what I mean? Like, I don't trust airports to... Like, I've heard too many stories of people losing their luggage, losing everything, right? I don't trust people, right? Check-in luggage is a scam, right? So unless I really have to, like, you know, like, unless I really have to carry a lot of stuff, then I'll do it. But it costs more money to check in your luggage. You know, there's that risk of your stuff getting lost. So no. If I can, then yeah, one of my suitcases once when I traveled got like busted, you know? Trick now is to chuck an AirTag in your luggage and you can tell the airport where they left it. Oh, interesting. Well, either way, it's still more trouble than it's worth. So, I get to the airport at like 6 in the morning. I'm like, you know, sitting there, falling asleep. And I'm like, you know, snoozing in the chair at the gate. And then so you know, it's the plane is delayed for a bit. It's been like an hour, 2 hours, and then they tell us over the system. They're like, the flight is probably gonna get canceled, cause the airport, the destination airport is closed. And I was just like, what do I do? I was just like, what do I do? So I was sitting there, just thinking like, I have another flight tomorrow. Like, I gotta get home. I have another flight tomorrow. You know, like I gotta be on another plane tomorrow. What do I do? Hey Goku, welcome. So I'm like sitting there, right? And it's been like an hour or two, right? That it's like delayed, and finally they go on the speakers and they're like, "All right, we're going. Everybody get on the plane. You know, like where we're going. We got the clear." So I was like, "Okay, you know, I guess it's okay." Oh, hold on. Before I tell my story, hold on. My phone's dying. I forgot to plug it in. Hold on. Let me get my charger real quick. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Worst day of school? It's fine, there'll always be another day. It's fine. School sucks. So anyway, where was I? So they tell us like, alright, you know, like we're all set. So everybody gets on the plane, right? So far everything is fine, right? And then when it's about time to land the plane, they're like, heads up. We can't land the plane. The airport is closed. We're gonna have to go to the next state over and land there. And that's when everybody in the plane kind of started freaking out. Like everybody inside the plane kind of started freaking, you know. And so was I, because I was like, what the fuck do I do? You know? I was like, what the fuck do I do? And it was the first time anything like this had ever happened to me. You know? It was the first time anything had ever happened to me like that. So, yeah, it was a different state. And I mean, thankfully I had like a battery pack, you know, I had all my stuff. But still, I was like, what the fuck? You know? I was like, what do I do? What do I do? So we land in a whole different state, right? Like literally in a whole different state. And the plane lands, and then we sit there. We sit there for like another hour or two, right? Don't ask me why this decision was made. I don't know what the airport, you know, chose or whatever. But like we sit there in the runway for like an hour or two, and basically the pilot is like, "Hey, we just gotta sit here. We're obviously not supposed to be here. So this airport has to figure out what they're gonna do with us, you know?" Like, and they're like, "So we gotta sit here and figure out if we're gonna be able to go back, if we're gonna turn around and be able to go back to the airport that we were supposed to go to, or if we're getting off here, right?" So we sit there for like an hour or two inside this airplane, right? Just freaking, you know, waiting. And then finally they tell us, "Sorry, you know, flight's canceled, get off the plane," you know? So then they tell us, all right, if you want to figure out what to do, if you want to figure out what to do, then yeah, then they're like, go to the customer service desk. So me and like 200 other people, we find our way to the customer service desk, which was like a really far walk away. It was a really far walk away. So we walk over to the customer service desk. The customer service desk had a line of like 200, 300 people. It was this insane line. And I was all alone. I was like holding back tears, because I cried a little on the plane because I was like, what am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? I was like, how am I gonna get home? This is one of my worst fears, is like not being able to get home, Yeah, it was absolutely like shit happens and there's no protocol for this kind of thing, right? So I'm stuck here and I go get in the line because I'm like, well, I got no other option. I gotta figure out if I can get my flight rebooked or I might just, I don't know what you do in this situation. So I'm standing in line. My phone has like 10% on it because my battery pack had died. Because I didn't expect to be on a plane for so long, my battery pack had died. My phone was like at 10%. And so I'm like standing in line. And it's like 200, 300 people in the line. Hi, everyone that's coming in. Hi. There's like 200, 300 people in line. I'm standing there just like freaking out. Everybody in the line is panicked, and so am I. Just kind of trying to hold back tears. And I figure like they tell us like, hey, there's only like 2 of us working the customer service desk. You might have better luck if you call the customer service line. I call the customer service line. And it's like, your hold time is up to 7 hours, 42 minutes. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, are you freaking kidding me? 7 hours? So I think I was on hold for maybe 15 minutes till I gave up. Right? Till I gave up and I hung up. Because my phone was gonna die. Right? My phone was gonna die and I was like, well, I need it to work, just in case. And I can't get out of line because I'm gonna lose my spot. And at this point I had been waiting in line for like an hour already, right? So I'm like, well, what other freaking options do I have? I tried calling like a long distance like bus train service, right? Because I was like, well, at least maybe that's a better chance. Like ground transportation, maybe that'll get me home, right? So I call, and of course, gajillion people were also trying to call the same place. So they're like, your whole time is like 2 hours or something like that. So I'm like, I'm stuck here. I'm freaking stranded. And at this point, I was like fully accepting that I was probably gonna miss my flight the next day. That it was freaking over. It was cold as hell, and all I had packed with me were like gym shorts and t-shirts, Like I just had a bunch of like sportswear that I had packed, right? I didn't really have like much stuff for the weather. So what time of day was it? It was like middle of the day, right? It was like still like middle of the day, right? So it was like, yeah, it's maneuver, right? It's freaking maneuver. It was like middle of the day still, so I stand in line for another hour. Thankfully, they had like a therapy dog come over to the line, so I got to pet a therapy dog. That was nice. It was a cute golden retriever. Got to pet her. She was very cute. And then so I'm like maybe like 20, 30 people away from the line, from like the desk, and I start hearing people say that the booking desk says there's nothing, that there's no flights for like another couple of days, that every flight is canceled. That there's nothing for a couple of days. There's no rebooking. They won't reimburse you for anything. They won't do anything. Like, basically telling everybody, like, you're shit out of luck. You gotta find your way home. Like, you know, you're shit out of luck. You know, good luck. Like, you know, good luck. Find your way home. So that's definitely when I started crying more, and that's like when I started, you know, like freaking out a little, texting my mom. I'm like, Mom, I'm stranded. What do I do? I start texting the teachers, and I'm like, I'm stranded. One of the teachers texts me, and she's like, do we gotta reschedule your meeting? And I was like, yeah, I'm still stranded. Like, I'm still not home. I was supposed to be home like several hours ago, right? So I'm freaking out, you know, and so thankfully, thank God, dude. Thank freaking God. I had a local friend in that state. And so I texted them, and I was like, dude, I'm freaking stranded here. Like, is there any chance I could possibly crash at your place if I get stranded here? Like, you know, like, can you help me out? So thankfully they came to pick me up. And it was very nice to see some familiar faces. The whole house. The whole house of roommates and their dog came to pick me up. And you know it's a real friend when they drive, like, you know, like a distance to the airport, right? Like, you know somebody's a real friend when they come pick you up from the airport. So so it was very cute. Their little dog had a little Backstreet Boys shirt on. It was very adorable. It was very adorable, and they were like, "Hey, we got Taco Bell on the way here while we were waiting for you. Do you want some?" So I was like, "Yes, please. I'm starving." Like, I didn't eat that much because I thought I was gonna be home like way sooner, right? So I got to eat some of their leftover Taco Bell in the car, and I was just like, I was sobbing, you know, like the moment I saw some familiar faces. I'm not gonna lie, like, I broke into tears. I broke into massive tears because it was so much stress, so much panic. You know, I was really freaking out. Like, I don't mean to like sound really like melodramatic or anything, but I was really scared. You know, I was really scared. And it really sucked. It was really like, I really was having just like an awful time. So I cried immediately. Like, the moment I saw a familiar face, I just started sobbing. And I almost want to cry a little bit thinking about it, but you know, at least I'm okay now. So at that point, I didn't really have a plan yet. I was like, well, shit, you know. I was like, what do I do? Hi, So I'm in the car. You know, it's been like 2 hours or so since I had landed in this other state. I call like the long distance ground transportation company, and I asked them. I was like, hey, like, are the trains running? Like, can I take a train? And I managed to get on a train like about like 2 hours from, you know, when I called. They're like, yeah, we're good. So I managed to get on a train literally within a couple hours. Thankfully, my friends took me to like a grocery store. I got some deli food, you know, some like deli bar food. You know how when you go to a grocery store, they just got like the deli section and you can just buy like a sandwich kind of thing, right? So I ate a little bit, and I felt a lot better eating. Right? I felt a lot better eating. I got to have some snacks, right? I took some snacks, some drinks, and I calmed down a little bit eating. And I felt so much better, you know, like it was one of the really stressful things about the whole thing was that I was by myself the whole time. You know, like that whole travel and everything, I was by myself. So, like, to not see a single familiar face, to not see anybody, there was no comfort anywhere for me, you know? Like, everywhere I looked was new places I didn't recognize. Everywhere I looked were people I didn't recognize. So, like, to be able to see a familiar face, right? Like, and, like, familiar faces and the dog and everything. And, like, be able to just, like, calm down and relax. And at least, like, you know, at least think, like, okay, well, at least I'm a little taken care of, right? Like, it was a lot more comforting, right? So finally, I eat. They drop me off at the station, right? And I get on my train. So I never do this. Normally, I am a very well-behaved girl, very polite, especially on transportation and on planes and everything like that. I never do this, but I was so stressed out that I found an empty seat. I found like 2 empty seats. I pushed up the armrest and I just like, I stretched out my legs, like, and I just like took up the whole other seat with my legs. And I was just like, these 2 seats are mine and there is nothing anyone can do about it. I was like, I've had a hell of a day. There is nothing anybody can do about it. At this point, I'd already been out and about trying to travel and get home for about like 12, 13 hours, right? Yeah, it was absolutely a self-defense move. So, and like more people were getting on the train and you can tell they were looking for seats. And I would just like, I would give them this look of like, keep walking. I would give him this look of like, keep walking, you ain't sitting here. Sorry, the seat's taken. And I was like curled up, like stretched out across these like 2 seats, right? Because I was like, nah, this seat's mine. You're not taking this one. Like, you're not taking either of these 2 seats, right? I was asserting my dominance a little bit. Yeah, I might have been giving people the evil eye. Dude, I was so stressed out. And I know there was probably people in the same situation there. But, you know, it was like, you know, survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. You gotta find your own way. So finally, I get home. It's like freaking... was the train full? I don't remember. Honestly, I kind of sat down and just did not. I like sat down and like just shut off the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Like, did not pay attention to anything else. Yeah, chaotic evil. Exactly. So, so then... I, you know, managed to make it home, at least like, you know, back to my city after several hours of traveling, right? And it's like the middle of the freaking night, you know? It's the middle of the freaking night, in the middle of the city. I'm all alone, right? And I have a bunch of bags on me, right? And it's like, you know, the streets are like empty. It's dark. And like there were no like Ubers or Lyfts, right? So I'm like, all right, you know, like I'm gonna try and take the bus, right? Because there were still 2 buses left for the night, right? So I was like, I'm gonna try and take the bus. So there was a bus stop maybe like 2-3 blocks from the station. Right? And I was like, alright, this is perfect. Like, this works out. I go to the bus stop, or at least I start walking. And, I don't know if you guys... I don't know if this is how it is around your city too. But, like, in almost every train station I've been to in a city, there's a lot of homeless people around. And I don't usually really care, right? I usually just walk past and it's like, whatever, right? But like the areas around, you know, the city downtown at night is not always the safest place to be by yourself, right? Like in the middle of the night, alone. It is not the safest place to be. So I was just like, it's fine. I'll just walk, you know, just 2-3 blocks, you know, it's fine. Everybody's asleep. Surely nobody will bother me, right? So this guy comes up. And he starts following me. And he starts like walking next to me. And starts like following me. And he's like, hey, you want to come to my tent? I got a light. And I'm like, no thanks, dude. I gotta go catch the bus. And he's like, okay. And he keeps following me. And it's like a block, and he's still following me. And I'm like, I'm cool, dude. I'm cool. Like, I don't need help. I'm fine. And I start freaking out a little bit. And I had a friend on a call, right? Because I called my same friend that picked me up, and I was like, hey, can you stay on the phone with me to make sure I don't get kidnapped or murdered? I was like, can you just like stay on the phone with me just to make sure, right? You know, I'm like walking, and it's like 1 block, they're still following me. 2 blocks, they're still following me. And I'm just like, I'm literally about to burst into tears because I'm like, please, I've been through enough today. Like, at this point, it had been like, I don't know, like almost like 18 hours since I had tried to get home, right? Since I had like gone to the airport. And they kept following me, and it was like 2 blocks, and they kept following me, and they were following me all the way to the bus stop. And they're like, you want to go to my tent? You want to go to my tent? And I was like, no, dude, I don't. Like, I don't want to go to your tent. At that point, I turned around, and I was like, fuck it. I'm not waiting at this bus stop by myself when this guy is following me, and it's like a guy that's like easily 2 feet taller than me. You know, like... And I'm by myself. It's the middle of the night, you know? I was not about to get kidnapped and murdered. So, I ran back. I ran back like 2 blocks. I was like, you know, I went back. I ran back. And I waited inside. And I like desperately called like a Lyft, like an Uber. And it took a while. It took a long time because there was like no drivers. It took a long time. I got my ride request canceled a couple times. But finally I got someone willing to drive. And I felt so bad because like they picked me up and I was like drenched in rain. Like my hair was all messed up. Like my clothes were all soaking wet. I was like tears rolling down my face. Like I looked super busted. I looked like I'd come out of like a horror movie, you know? I was like in probably the worst shape ever. I'd been crying all day. I was hungry. I was so tired. I was like way past my limit. Probably the worst I'd ever felt, right? And you know, and I was scared. And so I get in the car. And I felt so bad. Because I get in the car and I was like about to start crying. Like, and I kept back the tears because I was like, I don't want to stress out this poor driver that has never met me before. I'm a freaking stranger. Can you imagine if I just rolled up into his car and like started sobbing, you know, like a stranger crying in your car? So I tried to keep it together as much as I could, right? And I was like, hey, you know, like, I understand, you know, if, like, I told the driver, I was like, I understand if you can't drive all the way to where my place is, but I was like, you know, there was a guy following me, and it was really sketchy, and I was like, as long as you can get me out of the city, I was like, I can figure out a way home, right? Thankfully, the driver got me all the way home. I gave him a fat tip. Dude. I told the driver, I was like, you saved my life. I gave him the fattest tip I could afford. I gave him so much extra money for driving me home. So shout outs Uber driver. I hope you enjoyed your super fat tip, you know. Finally I get home. It is the freaking middle of the night. I had another flight in a couple hours. I get home, and the moment I stepped inside, you know, the moment I opened the door to my place, I just started sobbing. I just started crying, you know? It was like a get down on my knees and like kiss the ground, like sobbing kind of moment. Because I thought I wasn't gonna make it home, right? And it was like one of those days that felt like it had been an entire week, right? Welcome back, Kizzy! Thank you! Thank you. So yeah, I got home, I started sobbing, and then it was like, alright, well, I have another flight in a couple hours. Better get ready, right? So I unpack all my stuff, right? I grab all my stuff. I throw all the clothes that I needed in the laundry because I didn't even have a chance to do laundry before I left. I throw all the clothes I needed in the laundry, and it's like the laundry rules say like, you know, no laundry after 10 p.m. It was several hours past 10 p.m. I was like, fuck it, you know, what are they gonna say? What are they gonna tell me? Like, don't do this again. Whatever, I don't care. You know, I was so beyond caring at that point. There was nothing open, right? No delivery available for food or anything like that. And I was pretty hungry. Thankfully, I had some snacks left from when I went to the supermarket. So I ate all my snacks, did my laundry, got ready and everything. Slept like maybe 2 hours. I slept like maybe 2 hours. Actually looked at other people on the train, not really. Hi everybody. Yeah, I slept maybe 2 hours and then back at it again at Krispy Kreme, you know? Got on the bus again. You know, made my way to the airport. And at that point, I was really starting. Yeah, like the PTSD is real. At that point, I really was starting to like have like airport and like plane trauma. Cause I was like, at this point, this was my 5th time at an airport within like the last like 2 weeks, you know? But I had a flight to catch. And I had this flight like set since like before debut, right? Like I had this flight set for like months, right? And I was mad because like, you know, everything else was like, you know, trips for work and everything, but this was my fun trip, right? Like the last flight I had was for my fun trip, right? So I get to the airport, right? And somehow things seem okay, right? The flight was a little delayed, but I was so numb to everything at that point. You know, I get to the airport, I get to my gate and everything, with like barely time to spare. It was delayed for a little bit. On the upside, I had possibly the best McDonald's I've ever had in my life. On the upside, I had possibly, like, it was like the freshest, best McDonald's I've ever had at the airport. I gotta say, it was actually really good. It was like the best McDonald's I've ever had. It was like crispy, fresh. Like, you know, you get a McChicken and the lettuce is all like dead and like dehydrated. I actually had crunchy green lettuce, right? Like, my chicken nuggets were like actually crispy and hot and like, yeah, the airport McDonald's like was super good. Got that well actually. Energy, that's me. So I had my airport McDonald's. Made it on my flight, right? It was a little delayed, and I was a little worried because I had a connecting flight, right? So I managed to make it out of my airport, right? And I was very stressed. At this point, I was like, man, I really don't want to be in a freaking plane. You know, this was my 5th airplane. 5th airplane since the start of January, right? So... And you know, I was still traveling alone. All of this traveling I did alone. All of this traveling I did completely by myself. So like I was already kind of at my wit's end, right? So I get on the plane and everything's okay. I arrive at the next airport, which was really cool. The airport I landed in was really cool. It was an airport I'd never been in before. It was for a connecting flight. And yeah, I know about the salt trick. I don't really care about the fresh fries or not, but it's fine. So Yeah, basically 1 flight every 5 days. Yeah, basically. So I make it to this new airport. The new airport was cool. They had a freaking Applebee's inside the airport. They had a freaking Applebee's in there. I looked like Mono Nerd. Thanks, I guess. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, it was a nice, very fancy airport. And I get there, and I'm sitting there, you know, and then I'm like sitting there and sitting there and sitting there and sitting there, and they're like, and you know the like the little flight ticker window thing that they have like at the gate kept being like, all right, you know, we're gonna be boarding in like 15 minutes, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, you know, like 15 minutes, sure. Wait a little longer. Another 15 minutes, right? And more. And more. And more. And there was, so basically my flight ended up being delayed almost 3 hours. And I was so numb to everything at this point. I was just like, this is where I really kind of started to gather some like plane trauma and like airport trauma. Because I was just sitting there and I was like, nothing else can happen anymore. I was like, nothing else can surprise me. You know, I am just constantly prepared for... I'm just constantly prepared for like the worst case scenario at every single moment. So I would sit there and they'd be like, hey, you know, the plane just got here. We gotta wait for the security check. And then they're like, hey, we don't have a pilot, so we gotta wait for a pilot to show up. And it's like, hey, the plane has a maintenance issue, so we gotta wait for the maintenance to get cleared and everything. And then, hey, our crew timed out, so we have to wait for another crew, like for more crew members to show up. And it was like 3 hours delayed, right? And and one of my friends was like waiting on me because I was gonna sleep at her hotel room, right, for this trip. I was rooming in her hotel room, so I kept like texting her and being like, hey, I'm still delayed. I was like, at this point I was gonna get there at like 3 in the morning, and I was like, hey, you know, like, I'm so sorry if you have to sleep, like, I'm so sorry, you know. So finally, like 3 hours later, get on the plane, sit on the plane, finally, like, kind of like, you know, breathe a deep sigh, like, you know, finally I'm on the plane, it's fine, you know, nothing else matters, we're on the plane, it's fine. And then the freaking pilot is like, hey, we have a maintenance issue, it's gonna be a while longer, we have to get this cleared, sorry. And I'm just there, you know, sitting there silently, tears rolling down my face. You know, it's just kind of like, I can't take any longer. Like, I can't take any more. This was my 6th flight. This was my 6th plane I was on. 6th plane that I was on, right? So I'm just like sitting there, like tears rolling down my face silently, like a little bit hyperventilating under my mask. I was like, there's no way this is still happening. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. So then I... Finally it takes off. It lands and everything. And I make it. It's like 3 in the morning. But I arrived to... MagFest! I went to Washington, D.C. to go to MagFest for the very first time ever. And I was very excited. That was my fun trip. My fun trip is I had been planning for months to go to my very first MagFest. If you don't know what MagFest is, it's a huge music and video game convention, like culture convention. It's a famous convention, and I had been wanting to go to it for years. For years. Yeah, MagFest. Yeah. So I got to go to MagFest. But I felt bad because, like, it was freaking 3 in the morning when I got there. It was freaking 3 in the morning when I got there. So I managed to finally make it, you know, and it was very sweet, right? Cause all my friends that I was meeting up with were already there. They're already there. Everybody was in this big hotel suite that a bunch of people had, like, you know, like paid for, right? And that was our meeting spot. That wasn't where I was staying. Me and my friend were staying in a different hotel. The two of us, right? Cause when I go anywhere, right, and if I'm rooming with somebody, one, I want to room with another girl, right? And I want to room somewhere that's quiet, right? I need quiet girl space, right? I can't like go to like a convention and like room with a bunch of people, right? It's gotta be like I'm rooming with a girl and it's a quiet place, right? I need that like sanctuary, right? So I show up here and thankfully everybody was very worried about me. They're like, "Oh my god, is Mono here? Is Mono here?" They're like, "Oh my god, we were so worried about you." Everybody like gives me a hug, right? My friend that I was rooming with, she had a meal ready for me, right? She had a meal ready for me. She got me like chili mac, like a bowl of chili and mac and cheese and some cornbread. The moment I walked in through that door, I got handed like a beer. And everybody was just like basically like patting my back and being like, "Hey, you're here now. You're safe. We're so happy to see you." And oh my god, I almost cried, you know? I almost cried. I had a warm meal ready for me. I had a drink, right? And everybody had me completely taken care of, right? Everybody had me totally taken care of. And it was so nice because it was like an entire room of like, you know, like 20 familiar faces, right? It was my crew. It was my crew. So it was like a room of like 20 familiar faces, all my friends, a lot of my DJ friends and stuff. Right? It really was like freaking Shinji at the end of Evangelion. It really freaking was. It was exactly that. Oh, hold on. I think my stream hiccuped for a moment. Is my stream back up? Did it hiccup? Are we good? Is my stream okay? I think it might have hiccuped a little bit. Are we good? Do you guys hear me? It seems okay. It seems okay. Can you hear me? It's back now. Okay, good. A little stutter. Okay, cool. Was it more hiccup? Okay, cool. Good to hear. Good to hear. So yeah, finally, it really was like a Shinji Evangelion moment, you know, where like. I was like, I sat down on this chair at the table with my chili mag that they microwaved for me because it was, you know, I was supposed to get there like several hours ago, so the chili mag was cold by the time I got there. They microwaved it for me, and it really was like that. I ate my food and then it was pretty chill. It was very funny because. It was very comforting because the moment I walked into that room, there was a big TV with somebody playing Ragnarok Online on it. Somebody was freaking playing Ragnarok Online on the TV. And then they had hung up this tapestry of Misato from Evangelion on like the entryway. Right, of the hotel. Yeah, dude, in 2024. I get there. They've got like the party lights on because it was like 3 in the morning, right? The party lights are on. Are you gonna play Lethal Company? We literally played it yesterday. Go check out the VOD. It's not on my stream, but it's on the other girls. But yeah, I walk in, they got their party lights on, the galaxy lights on, there's like a Misato tapestry, like, you know, you have to walk through, and then they've got Ragnarok Online on the TV. They've got all the DJ decks, and there's a dude cosplaying Bochi on the decks. got a bunch of like posters and like Bochi the Rock stuff everywhere, and I was like, all right, this is home. Like, these are my people, right? These are my people right here. So then, Ragnarok is a new multiplayer hotel room games. You think so? So then, yeah, like I sat down and got fed, and at that point I was just like, I was trying not to cry because I had gone through so much, but I was just like, whatever, I'm here, I'm here, like I'm home, like home away from home at least, like, so, hold on, what pictures do I have of MacFest that I can show you guys? Here's what the hotel lobby looks like. Let me show you. It's very pretty. It's very... Oh, hold on. It's very, very pretty. This is what the lobby looks like. So MacFest is held at a convention... Don't laugh. Called the Gaylord. I say don't laugh, and I laugh. It's held at a convention called the Gaylord. The what? It's in Washington, D.C. at a hotel and convention center called the Gaylord. I know. I had my little giggle. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous hotel. Absolutely gorgeous hotel. This is part of the lobby, right? Really, really, really nice. Really, really nice, right? The whole convention takes place in this hotel/convention center, right? So this is the lobby. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty, right? That's the lobby of the convention. Here's... I have a picture of the dude in the Bochi cosplay. Hold on. I don't know who it was, but it was very funny. I have no clue who this guy was. Hold on. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? Oh, come on. Is it the pink one? Yeah, the Bochi one. Yeah. Here's a picture of Bochi on the decks with Deep Web Underground hanging up on the wall. Freaking, do you guys know Deep Web Underground? She's a Japanese VTuber. She's a Japanese like adult VTuber. People don't really talk about her much nowadays, but they had a couple posters of her, like a couple wall scrolls of her on the walls. This is a powerful image, isn't it? Isn't it? I have no clue who this was. But it was very funny. It was very funny to just see like Bochi on the decks, Don't know her. She's cool. Was the music banging? The music was very banging. The music was great. The music was absolutely great. So, like directly at the size, right? Right? Let me take that off before YouTube gets me for it. So yeah, I got there and then all my friends were making fun of me because like the first thing I did was I just like there was a rocking chair in the room. I ate, I drank my beer, I put all my stuff down, and I just like curled up on this rocking chair, and I was just like, all right, good night. I was like, good night, good night. I've had enough, I've had enough. I'm ready for bed, and it's like. I got on this chair and I just waited until my friend was ready to Uber us back to our hotel. Grandma? Oh, absolutely. 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 So... yeah. So then, next day I woke up and I was jet lagged because... like I'm not East Coast, so it's a big time difference. So I was like, I woke up really late and I My friends were mad that I got ready so late, but I was like, look, it is my God-given right to sleep in today. I was like, after everything I've been through, after everything that has happened to me in the last 2 days, it is my God-given right to sleep in a little extra, you know? So I slept in a bit, got ready, got dressed and everything. Our hotel had free continental breakfast. You know, the ones with the waffle makers? Oh my god, the waffle maker breakfast. Wow, that's my favorite part of some hotels, right? Yeah, ESC stands for evil. Yeah, exactly. So I get there and you know, back to business, back to the con. Here's another picture of here's what kind of like the main area of the con kind of. This isn't like the main area, but this is kind of like the lobby area. Let me show you. Hold on. Think I was mono sleeping in, waking up and cracking a beer. Yeah, exactly. I earned it. It was my God-given right. Hold on. Let me fix this picture. It's big. Oops. Hold on. Ah! Here's what part of the lobby looks like. This is part of the MagFest lobby. It's packed. It's packed. It's packed. I went through all that and told him to have fun without me for a bit. I see, yeah, maybe. But also my point of view was like, I made it all the way here. I gotta have fun. Like, I gotta make it worth it, you know? So, isn't this pretty? Yeah. Before being here, I'd only been here in VR chat. Isn't it cool? Look at it. Very, very pretty. They had like a whole little town on the ground floor of the hotel. It was very, very pretty. So Friday. I didn't do Friday. I got dinner at this really tasty southern food place. It was very nice, very good dinner. I did check out the DJ controllers I used. So this I got to play around with these DJ controllers that are enormous. They need an entire travel case just for them. They're worth thousands of dollars, right? It made my DJ controller at home feel like a little kid's toy in comparison. You know, like my DJ controller felt like a little toy in comparison, right? Check this out. Look at this. Look at these enormous things. This is like you can have like 4 tracks on these. They have like individual screens. You don't even need a laptop for this kind of stuff, right? These are insanely. I wonder how much this one is. Hold on. How much is this one? This is the XDJ XC. How much is this one worth? XDJ XC. I think this was the Pioneer. Yeah, dude, this is a fucking almost $3,000 controller. This is $2,500 DJ controller. Insane! Insane! This is some real gang shit, right? Right! Some crazy stuff. I would never be able to afford this. Maybe one day in the far, far, far off future. You know? Yeah, it has like, dude, it has screens on like the turntables. It has a little screen that like with everything. You can just load up stuff from a USB drive. Like it's everything you need. You don't need anything else for it. It's crazy. It's crazy. And there was like 2 of these. There was another one that was a different brand, but it was basically the same thing, right? It was basically the same thing. I got to play with these. They were a little intimidating because it's, you know, like 4 times as many buttons as I'm used to. But I practiced a little bit. practiced a little bit and managed to get used to it. So I went to, I think on Friday, yeah, I went to the arcade a little bit. Sorry, the days are a little blurred together, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. I went to the arcade for a bit, and let me tell you that the arcade at MagFest has to be, it's like possibly the reason to go to MagFest. Like, this is possibly like the reason to go. So, okay, picture this. Imagine an airplane hangar. Like a big, huge warehouse. Like an airplane hangar. And from wall to wall, basically every single arcade game you can think of. New and old. Rhythm game, fighting game, puzzle game, everything. Shoot 'em up, everything. 24/7. It's open 24/7. And every single machine there is free play. You don't have to pay for any single one of the games. Right? Check this out. I took a picture. Hold on. This picture only shows you a little bit of it. Look at this. This is just like one corner of it. You can see how freaking huge it is. How enormous this arcade is. Right? It's enormous. They had... I didn't play it, but they had... Do you guys know Densha de Go? It's a Japanese game where you control a train, right? They had a super rare Densha de Go cabinet, which was like an entire room. It was like an entire train cabin. It even had like a thing underneath the seat to make it feel like, you know, like the tukun tudun tudun. It was like when you go over the train tracks, right? It had like three enormous screens. It was like you were actually conducting a real train, right? So I went to go play Azumanga Puzzle Bobble. I saw Azumanga Puzzle Bobble and I was like, I gotta play this! I love this game! I freaking love this game! Here's some I played. Hold on. All he does is play Densha to Go. I can see how that game can get addicting. I can totally see how that game would get addicting. Hold on, let me show you. Did I do better in person than my PC? No. No. Yeah, MagFest had like the most obscure like game cabinets. Like they had all sorts of stuff. So I played a little bit of oops. Wait, why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? Hold on. Played some Azumanga Puzzle Bobble. My friends and I had like a mini tournament. Wait, no, that's not it. We had a little mini tournament. Where's my freaking thing? I lost. We all lost. We had one friend that was just like way too cracked at Azumanga Puzzle Bobble. We all lost. We had a rotation, dude. We had a rotation trying to beat them. We all lost. So here's Azumanga Puzzle Bobble. It's a very fun game. It's literally just Puzzle Bobble kind of game, but just with Azumanga characters, Azumanga Daioh characters. I love this game. It's really fun. It's really fun. It gets so hype. We were all crowded around the machine, like cheering each other on. You know, like it was very fun. Yeah, it's like raid boss behavior, right? There was also so there was the arcade version. One of the things I thought was super cool, right? Was that not only did MagFest have like an entire, the entire arcade section, about half... No, I didn't get to play Magical Drop, no. About half of that size was a whole indies section. Maybe the whole size, right? It was an entire section of just indie games where indie developers could set up a booth, like a table for themselves, right? And they could demonstrate their indie game to you. I didn't take many pictures there. Honestly, I wish I had taken more pictures. But I wish I had taken more pictures, but alas. The indie section was really, 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 really cool. There was like a lot of games that were like, oh, whatever, you know. There was a lot of like really promising indie games though. Yeah, and the devs would be there. The devs would give you like free stickers, you know. They would talk about all sorts of stuff. There'd be like some devs that were like cosplaying from their own game and things like that. I played a really cute game. Well, I didn't play it, but like I sat there and I watched it for a bit. What was it called? Like Project Anomaly? I'd like to try it. Or was it Project Anomaly, I think. I'd like to try it one day. Here's the Steam page for it. Hold on. Let me post it in the chat. Ah! Check it out, check it out. It looks cute. I'd be willing to play it on stream, honestly. There's a demo, but I don't know if there's a release date for it. I don't think there's one yet. Yeah, I don't think there's a release date for it, but it's really cute. I'd be willing to play it. It's like a kind of like adventure, kind of like mystery game, and you take pictures of cryptids, right? Yeah, it's got a cute style. Yeah. I got some stickers for it. The developer was really cool and really sweet. So I got to play that a bit. Let me get this off the screen. Or not play it, but I got to watch it. I feel like I played it, right? I was really tired, so I didn't really play much stuff. I just kind of wandered around. I like went to another booth of this game. I forget the name of it, but it was like they have a favorite cryptid, the chupacabra. Maybe. I think the Flatwoods monster is kind of cool too. What else? Yeah, Mothman too. Mothman is cool. Yeah. What else is in my pictures? Hold on. So yeah, there was like one game where it was like a fake nature documentary, which I thought was really cool. And you would like draw something on a sticky note and then put it on this like big whale that they had, and I got excited because you guys know he's kind of an obscure Sanrio character, but I think he's really cute. You guys know Big Challenges? He's like an alligator. He's under the same company of like Hello Kitty. He's like a little alligator. His name is Big Challenges. Look at him. Somebody had drawn him. And put him on there. I saw Big Challenges in the wild. He's so cute. Look at him. Big Challenges. Very cute. I love this guy. Yeah, Big Challenge. This is exactly what he looks like too. This fan art is like spot on accurate. This is exactly what he looks like too. He just looks like this little gator. Very cute. Yeah, Big Challenge is quickly becoming one of my favorite Sanrio characters. Quickly. Yeah, he's just going like, ah. Very cute. He's the final boss of my journey. Maybe. What else? So Saturday there was a big. So here's a little bit more story time. So Saturday there was gonna be a big party, right? Like I knew that Saturday was gonna be the big party day. for the big room that my friends were staying at, right? And let me get a picture. Hold on. So I was just chilling for a bit, right? I started drinking. Yes, I did drink every single day I was there. You know, that's the point. I drank every single day I was there. But where's the picture? In the hotel room, we were all just kind of like doodling on sticky notes and leaving them everywhere. Oh wait, no, I forgot to say, at the indie section, they had a freaking section where it was like indie games developed for retro consoles. So they had a whole corner of indie games specifically made only to run on retro consoles, which was one of the coolest things ever. So they had a bunch of old school CRTs and everything running these indie games that were developed for old consoles, like modern day indie games made for old consoles. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was some of the coolest things I've ever saw, right? It was some of the coolest stuff I've ever saw, right? They had like indie Dreamcast games, indie like, you know, like Super Nintendo games, like for all the consoles. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. It was super, 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 super cool. So yeah, it's like the homebrew scene. Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome, right? Yeah, it's like new games running on OG hardware. It was really, 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 really cool. So anyway, at some point, we all get ready to party, right? Because there's gonna be a big party held in the room. Everybody had been like decorating the room with sticky notes. And the joke for the weekend was the theme word for the weekend was gooning. That was the word for the weekend. Everybody was like, I'm gooning. I'm gooning. That was like what everybody was saying all weekend. So I drew this. I drew this and I stuck it on the wall. I drew this and I stuck it on the wall. And just like, love to goon. That was an extra, yeah, that's why this got posted. Sorry for gooning. So that was the whole joke the whole time. It's like people would like, you know, walk in and be like, "Hey, what you guys up to?" And everybody like, "Oh, we're gooning, you know, just gooning over here." And we're in the Goon Lagoon, yeah. We're in the Goon Lagoon. So I drew this. It was very cute. I drew some other sticky notes too. There was a like a bar. We had like a bar, right? Like a bar set up. Where's the picture I took for that? So at first one of my friends was just making me drinks because she's been into like bartending stuff lately. So she was making me some drinks, right? And then a fuckload of people started showing up. A honestly metric ton of people started showing up to this party, and I was still recovering. I was still recovering from my days at the airport and, you know, all my airplane trauma. So I got a little nervous, right? I was just sitting at the bar, you know, in this room. And so my friend starts getting overwhelmed. This guy comes up, like this random guy comes up, and he's like, "Hey, you guys need a bartender?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, if you want to, like, yeah, that would rule actually." So we get this guy behind the bar, and it's just like this random dude nobody knew, right? So he wipes down the counter, right? Like organizes everything. He puts all the drinks and all the alcohol on us like in a line. And the guy starts going to work. Is the only way I can describe it. It turns out this guy had been an experienced bartender for like 5 years. This was his passion, right? This was his freaking passion. This guy immediately got in his element. He made probably the tastiest drinks I have ever had in my life. Became the VIP of like the VIP MVP of the room like immediately. He made everybody drinks for free. They were like some of the smoothest, tastiest drinks ever, and they were strong. Like, you know, it's a good drink, like a good mixed drink when it's strong. Like, it was really like Jill male real, right? Like, and it was incredible. This guy could make you anything. Like, you could just ask him to make you anything, and he could make it. And he was kind of like, you know, he was like showy, so it was like so fun to watch him. He made it look so easy. He was super quick, right? He would make you, yeah, it was like this random bro bartender, and I was just like sitting there watching him because I was like, Valhalla if it was real, you know? I was just like, Valhalla if it was real. It was crazy. It was insane. It was just this guy, and we were just like, you know, like everybody kept asking him like, hey man, like, are you really okay doing this? And like, he had the biggest smile on his face, and he's like, yeah dude, like, this is what I love to do. He was like, I love doing this. I could do this all night. And sure enough, he was there until the drinks ran off. Like, he was there until everything ran out. And every time like somebody would like compliment him, he was like, this is what I love to do. He's like, this is my passion. Yeah, we were simply living in his world. It was insane. This guy just rolled up. This pro bartender just rolled up and volunteered to be the bartender for the whole party. For the whole party. Yeah. It was insane. Literally a party god. Right? And everybody kept being like, hey man, like, can we pay you? Like, what can we do? And he's like, nah dude, I love doing this. Like, this is what I love to do. And like, people would come up to the bar and be like, you look like you know what you're doing. And he's like, yeah man, I used to work in nightlife. I loved it. You know, I worked in nightlife for 5 years. Blah blah blah. And everyone's like, damn, like, so this guy's really experienced, right? So I drew, like I said, I was feeling very like Valhalla if it was real. I was very like entranced watching this bartender just like, you know, like do his thing. I was like, this is crazy. This is freaking crazy. So here's a picture I took of it. Hold on. Here's a picture I took of it. I drew a little doodle on a sticky note. I put this on the inside of the tip jar later on. But I drew a little Jill. Why doesn't it freaking show up? Hold on. Ah, stupid. Hold on. Let me fix it. So I drew a little Jill. Because it was busy in that room. And no longer was it like a room full of my friends. It was a room full of strangers. So I was a little stressed out, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little stressed out. But you can see the little Jill I drew right there, right? I stuck it on a box of peanut butter filled pretzels. And I just like put it by the bar, right? There's this Jill being like, phew, busy day. You know, very, very cute. Very cute. Had that by the drinks. You can see all the drinks. Do I still have the greeting art? No, I left it there. I think it probably got thrown away. But you can see all the drinks in the background, all the alcohol there. I was sipping on a drink there. I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty drunk. Not gonna lie, I got drunk every single day. That's why, like, by the last day, I was like, no more beer. I've had enough. I've had enough. freaking enough, right? By the end of it, I was like, I've had enough to drink. No more. I kept waking up hungover and tired. I was like, I can't handle this anymore. Yeah, that was, nerd. Yeah, it is. Then, I was sticking around the party because my friends were gonna have their DJ sets, and I wanted to be there, and I wanted to cheer and dance and go crazy, right? Like, you know, cheering for my friends. However, around here is where, yeah, I wanted to hype them up, but around this point is where the kind of like all the trauma from being on the planes and all the trauma from the last couple days, it's when it started surfacing. The more crowded this room got, the more random people started showing up, the more strangers started filling up the room, the more I started panicking, and before I knew it, I was kind of having a full-on panic attack. So one of my friends was like, hey, like, one of my buddies has a hotel room here, like, I need some space, like, I'm gonna go say hi, you wanna come with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. You know, it'd be nice to go to a, you know, to just, like, hang out in, like, somebody's room that's, like, quiet, you know? So we go a couple floors, we go into this other room, and it was very nice. The room, it was full of very friendly people. Not a party room. It was just people watching YouTube and ordering Taco Bell, right? But it was a bunch of strangers, a bunch of people I didn't know, right? It was a bunch of people I didn't know. So, like, at first it was very nice, and it was very soothing. I was like, you know, just a little oasis, you know? Oasis away from this very loud, chaotic room. But I was still in... I was still, you know, I didn't really realize it at the time, but I was still in like full panic attack mode. So I like calmed down a little bit, but like I still felt really anxious because I was in a room full of strangers, and I was like, this isn't much better for me. I was like, it's nice that this room is nice and quiet, but I don't know anybody here. So I was like, hey, I'm out. I'll see you guys later, right? So I left the room, and I tried to go down to the lobby of the convention center. However, it was Saturday night, and there was only so many elevators in the hotel. And like, because of everything that had gone on like the days before, because of everything and all the issues that I had, right? My mind was in like panic mode like the whole time. I was like worst case scenario for everything. When I was in the party room, I saw it fill up, and all I could think of was like, what if the floor breaks and falls through and we all die? Like, I know it sounds really goofy, and it sounds really like, you know, like really like apocalyptic thinking, but I couldn't stop thinking about that kind of stuff, right? Like, I was really, really stressed out, and I was really panicking. And I was in the party room, and I was like, what happens if this room catches fire and we're all stuck here because there's too many people? What happens if the floor falls through and we all die, right? So I found myself like trying to just like hide in corners, or like trying to hide away from the crowd, but I couldn't relax. So that's when I stepped out, right? Went to the room. I know, it's a real thing that happens. That's why I freaked out, right? I went to the other room, bunch of strangers. I was like, all right, I need some like solitude, right? And so it was around this time where I started realizing that maybe all my time in those planes and airports had left some trauma. It's a little embarrassing to say, but it was around that time where I thought like, oh, I think this left some baggage, right? So I'm trying to go to the elevator. It's Saturday night, so every single elevator is packed like sardines, right? Like, you know, like every single elevator was packed like sardines. And it was like so packed, and everybody was trying to get everywhere. So it was like one of those situations where like, if you wanted to go down to the lobby, you had to go up and wait for everybody to get off and then go down, right? I got really, really, really lucky, and I managed to have one elevator all by myself, and that was like, you know, for like a minute or two, I had like a nice moment of like, holy crap, you know, like finally, like I needed complete solitude. That's what I needed, right? I needed complete solitude. So I had like a moment in the elevator where I was like, you know, and then back in the lobby, and I it's embarrassing, but like I said, this is how I knew that the airplane stuff had really kind of like left like damage on me. I was in the hotel lobby and I was walking through the crowd, and for a couple moments I just kept having like flashbacks. It's the only way I can really describe them. Like flashbacks of running through airports and like, you know, going through the crowds in the airport trying to find my way to my gate. Like that's the like literally like for a couple moments I was teleported back to the airport and I was just like dashing through the crowds at the airport. And it like when I came to and realized that I was at this hotel lobby, I was like, I'm not okay right now. I was like, I'm so not okay right now. That's when I kind of realized like, oh, I'm having like a full-blown panic attack. I need to find a way to calm down. So I managed to. I kind of realized like no matter where I go, there was too many people, right? Like yeah, I was having a really hard time coping. I was having a really, really, really hard time coping. So no matter where I went, there was just too many people everywhere. And I realized soon enough as I was like wandering around the hotel lobby, the convention lobby a little bit, was that the lobby was not making me feel any better. What I needed was a quiet space, at least a somewhat quiet space with mostly familiar faces, right? So I went back to the party room, the party hotel room. It was packed to the brim, but they had their own like private room because it was a big hotel room with multiple rooms, right? So I managed to go back into like the room where everybody had their luggage and everything, and it was like a separate bedroom where like regular like random people were not allowed. It was only people that were like staying in that room or like friends, you know, were allowed in that room. So I went in there, you know, and sat down, you know, went to the bathroom, sat down, and I just kind of like, you know, I just tried to calm down, and it was rough. It was rough. I want to say that, you know, that I calmed down, but unfortunately I didn't calm down for a couple hours after that, and I felt bad because, you know, like my friends were like having their sets and everything, and I wanted to be up at the front going crazy, but it's like I like going in the crowd made me freak out so much, and I managed to like make my way into the crowd and dance and cheer a little bit, but like normally, right, like normal Mono would be able to like push her way to the front and like go crazy and everything, but like panic attack Mono, like there was a bunch of people in the front row. I couldn't bring myself to push my way forward, right? I kept like dancing, and I would like notice myself like tripping or dancing a little bit, and I would look around, and it felt like everybody was looking at me, and I would start freaking out, and I would like find a place to hide, you know? It sucked. Yeah, it was a lot of built up stress. I had 0 time to recharge. So like I was just like panicking for a couple hours, and like finally, like sometime after night, you know, a group of my friends, we all went down to the arcade, and we like that's where I was able to relax a little bit. Like it was, you know, it was still a big crowd, but at least I was like, all right, you know, like you know, it calmed down a little bit, right? But Saturday was kind of a rough time. Kind of a rough time. But I got to say bye to my friends because a lot of them were leaving after that night. I feel so guilty. I wish I know it's nothing I could have controlled, but I wish that I hadn't had been panicking so much. I wish that I... Really, really the best way that I could describe it is like... I was at my limit. I was like at my physical and my mental limit. And I really wish I hadn't been. I really wish I had had like a day to recharge. You know, between everything that had happened. Right? Because I wasn't able to have as much fun as I wanted to. And it sucked. Because I wanted to be there for all my friends. And I wanted to be, you know, the one going freaking crazy. I took my pen light. And I wanted to go crazy with my pen light in the front. But I was just like... My mind was going a million billion miles an hour, right? So yeah, Saturday, you know, kind of like managed to still have fun. It didn't help that every single night, me and my friend, the one I was rooming with, we kept staying up until 6, 7 in the morning to eat the breakfast, to get the free breakfast, because breakfast was only from like 7 a.m. to like 9 a.m. And we were going to bed at like 5 in the morning, and we were like, there's no way we're gonna wake up at 8 to go eat breakfast, right? Like, there's no way. So we would just stay up. We would just watch TV in the hotel room, stay up, and then go eat breakfast in our PJs. So... yeah, it's a real short breakfast, right? Hey, it's a really short breakfast. Normally breakfast go on until like 11 or something like that. So we would stay up, go eat breakfast, and then go to sleep, right? Sunday, unfortunately, most of my friends left. Cause I wasn't going home till Monday. Right? Sunday, a lot of my friends left. I didn't get to say bye to most of them, which was sad. But I met up with some other friends. And they were like, hey, we're gonna have Korean barbecue at our Airbnb. Come over. So me and my friend go, right? We go together with them, and it was a bunch of friends that we knew. And it was a much different crowd. It was a bunch of like very chill nerds, and everybody was playing Smash Brothers on the TV. They made, oh my god, somebody made adobo. And it was the best freaking chicken adobo I'd ever had in my life. It was insane. And then when we were asking around, like, hey, why is this so good? They were like, oh yeah, the guy that made it, he went to culinary school. And we're like, damn, no wonder this is incredible. Like, this is super freaking good. So I got given like a plate of adobo. I had a beer. And then they made a bunch of Korean barbecue in there. They had like a little grill, and they made a bunch of Korean barbecue. It was super, super, super good. And I tried a shot of, what is it called? Malort? It's like some alcohol. One of the people there, that was like their thing, like obsessed with Malort. And so they gave me a shot to try it. It was so nasty. It was so nasty. It burned so much. Everybody was laughing at me because like I tried it and like immediately my face scrunched up. I was like it was super, super nasty. Yeah, Malort is disgusting. So I tried that. Do I have any more pictures to show you guys? I don't know if I have any pictures from there. No, I think that's all the pictures I got. I didn't really take pictures at the K barbecue. I was just kind of chilling. Like that day, that was just kind of like they had a little in that Airbnb. They had one of those like nest chairs that kind of like swing, and I just like sat there. And I almost dozed off. I was just like quiet. At that point, I was kind of like nonverbal. But it was very chill. I watched some people play Scrabble. There were some people on the floor playing Mahjong. Some people were playing Smash Brothers. And then they made Korean barbecue. I got to eat for free, which was very, very nice. And then a bunch of like a big crowd went off to do karaoke. And then some of us stayed behind. We played Mario Kart. And then the same guy that was the cook rolls up, and he's like, "Alright, everybody, like, get ready to get fucking stomped on." And then he tells us, "I'm a Mario Kart speedrunner." And we're just like, okay. So we all take turns playing. Of course, the guy destroys everybody. We get tired of Mario Kart. We start playing that one game that came out on the Switch. What is it called? You know those like ads for like mobile games that like it's games that don't exist. Like the freaking like it's like a guy that's trying to get the treasure, and you have to pull on these pins so that the lava falls in the right place so that you can get the treasure. You know, that kind of stuff. And like the parking lot puzzles. It's that Switch game that's called like, yeah, you want to play those games, right? Now let me see you beat them. That's what the name of the game is. So it was like a group of like 10 of us, you know, like on the floor, sitting around this TV. we put on those games because it was just somebody's Switch like plugged into the TV. So we played those. Yeah, that game. Yeah. So we played those, and we were taking turns, and so I would like, cause I pull it up, and I would play the first level, and then immediately go to the hardest level. And I gotta say that game is really easy. Like all those games were pretty easy. There was only a couple that I couldn't get right. But we would like take turns playing them, and then what else did we play? Played that. I don't remember what else we played afterwards. I think that might have been it. That might have been it, maybe. But we played that, and then we watched. We started watching. We all got tired. We cleaned up the kitchen all together, like team effort. Cleaned up the kitchen after K barbecue. And then we all managed to get Game Center CX. Have you guys ever watched that? Game Center CX. We put it on the big TV in the Airbnb, and we all got on the couch, and everybody was very tired by this point, so we all just like chilled and watched Game Center CX, and it was a very, very relaxing time. Very chill time. Yeah. Game Center CX, if you don't know it, it's a Japanese TV show where they make this old guy, play retro games, and he does like retro game challenges. It's very, 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 very good. Yeah, it's like Let's Plays, right? It's very funny, very good. I really, really, really recommend it. It was very, very good. And we just hung out. We hung out till me and my friend had to go back to our hotel rooms. And then I woke up, and I had to wake up early the next day, go to the airport because my plane left before theirs. So I had to head back to the airport, and I was tired because at this point this was gonna be my 7th flight. My 7th flight. I was dreading going to the airport so much that I threw up that morning, right? I think I woke up, and I think the nerves were so bad that I woke up and I threw up. Like I threw up my whole dinner. I was so angry because my other dinner I ate was so good, but I threw up from the nerves, and I made it to the plane. Right? Thankfully, the way home, everything was super smooth. There were 0 delays, 0 issues. Everything was perfect. I had a connecting flight, so was I also hungover? Not really. I didn't really drink that much on Sunday because I was tired of drinking at that point. But Yo, get off my connecting flight. Get on my 8th airplane. And then finally made it home on Monday night. So somebody at the beginning of the stream, somebody asked me like, "Are you even unpacked yet?" No, my stuff is literally like, I didn't even open my bag, dude. I got to the airport in my PJs, right? Like I took all my flights in my PJs. Like I got home, I took I took my shoes off, my socks off, my bra off, and I just like I went to bed and I just slept. I just slept. Like literally, like I'm looking over at my luggage right now. I haven't even unzipped it. I haven't even opened it. It is still there, completely unzipped. I think the only thing is I took out my toothbrush and my toothpaste, right? And that's literally it. Literally it. That's all I've taken out. And I slept. I ordered Taco Bell. I got home. I was really hungry. I ordered some Taco Bell. And I was so tired. I didn't want to sit because I'd been sitting all day long. I sat in bed and I never do this. I never ever eat in my bed because I don't like to get food crumbs in my bed, right? But I was so tired. I was like, screw it. I'm eating Taco Bell in bed. So I get in my bed. You know, I've got like the Taco Bell like on my lap. And I'm like eating it and like literally falling asleep as I'm eating my Taco Bell. I'm literally falling asleep as I'm eating my Taco Bell. I didn't even finish it. I had to like get up and put it away in the fridge because I couldn't finish it. I couldn't even finish it. I was so sleepy. I put my Taco Bell away and I passed the hell out. I woke up, like, I managed to, like, you know, I slept a bunch. I woke up a little bit just to do the Lethal Company collab yesterday. And it was so cute. I get in the voice chat with the Pedal Like girls, and they're like, "Mo, no, I haven't heard your voice in so long." And I was like, "Gosh, I guess it really has been that long, huh? I've been gone all month. This is crazy." It was very nice to just hang out with them, and you know, we were catching up and everything. They were helping me set up all the mods that we needed. Because if you didn't see the Lethal Company collab yesterday, we managed to get our 3D models into the game, which made it very, very funny. It made it very funny. I definitely want to try doing it again with them. It was great. It was really funny. So we did that, and I was supposed to stream my POV. I was supposed to stream my POV of the collab, but I told the girls straight up, I was like, I am literally too tired. I was like, I am literally exhausted. I can't. I was like, I do not have the energy to open up OBS and set up anything and do a stream right now. I was like, I can't. Like, I can play and I can, you know, I can be on stream with you guys and I can be in the collab and I can play the game. But I was like, I'm way too exhausted to do a stream right now. I still couldn't handle it. So I did the collab and then I passed out. I passed out after the collab. And then I woke up. I ordered some takeout. I showed up. I showed up at the takeout, like with my hair all messy, right? In like a hoodie and PJs, and I was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi, I'm here for my pad thai." I ate it. I watched some YouTube videos and then fell asleep for longer. And then woke up for a little bit, made my schedule, and then passed out again. Been sleeping all day. I've been so exhausted. So exhausted. And honestly, I think I have some meetings today, but after this stream, I might take another nap. I might just take another nap after this, honestly. I might just sleep a little bit. I might sleep a bit. But that was my trip. That was travel hell. That was travel hell. Thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk. That was Monet's travel hell. 8 flights in the course of like 2 weeks. I don't want to travel again for a long time. I do not want to leave the rooftop for a long time right now. I just want to stay here. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay here. I don't want to go a single place. I just want to stay here. I need to take a shower today, cause I gotta admit I have not taken a shower since I got home. But I'm just so happy to be back home. I'm so happy to be back home. I'm so happy to be back home, really. That's all I can think about it. That's all I can think about. Ugh. Good to have you back. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. It's nice to be back. You ready to drink Friday? No. Don't tell the teachers this. I'm not exactly looking forward to Friday right now. Not exactly looking forward to it right now. So forgive me if I don't get super drunk on Friday. I might take it a little easy. Who knows? It might be the opposite. I might be feeling way better by then, and I might be totally ready to like let go, you know, and unwind. But as of right now, I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. I don't want to even look at alcohol right now, to be honest. I don't want to drink. I'm tired, you know? I'm tired, so I don't know. I'll deal with it, though. I'll deal with it. Gonna take it easy. Man. I'll take care of myself, no worries. However, right? Taking a big trip and a big vacation and taking time away from streaming is always nice, right? I always come refreshed. Of course, I didn't come back with just stress. I did come back also with some ideas and some things I want to do for streams, right? Like there's a lot more things I want to do, a lot more things I want to try, right? I have decided. So some of you know this, but my true love and my passion is weird retro games. I love weird retro games. However, right? As a good company girl, I gotta use real hardware, otherwise I get in trouble. I gotta use real hardware or I get in trouble. But wacky, weird, like, kind of like niche games is the kind of thing I like. No shade at anybody. No shade at anybody, but I'm gonna be real, I'm already tired of hearing the word Paul World, right? I'm already tired of seeing it. No offense to everybody. I love everybody. But I have already seen enough, right? I've already had my fill of it. And I am the kind of person that the more if I see a bunch of people doing the same thing, I kind of want to do the complete opposite, right? Which I'm sure is gonna make the teachers angry, because I'm sure they're gonna be like, you should play Power World, and I'm gonna be like, nah. I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna play something else, right? I'm me wrong, it looks fun. It's not really my kind of game. It looks fun though, you know? If I try it, maybe I'll try it off stream. I don't think I will stream it. I don't think I will stream it. I'll play it, probably. But I don't think I'm gonna try streaming it, right? But I've come from MagFest pretty inspired to play a lot of games, right? I decided, so I already have a Dreamcast. I'm gonna be looking for some cheap Dreamcast games that we can play through. From now on, I'm kind of like, I've been waiting to kind of like figure out how I can stream the kind of stuff I really like streaming here on YouTube, right? And under a company. So I need to get my hands on more hardware, right? Right now I have a PS3 and I have a Dreamcast. My sister's husband has I have a PS4. My sister's husband has a PS3 and an Xbox 360 in their garage. They said I can have it, so I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna bring those home with me soon so I can get them set up. I want to get a PS1, but most importantly, I kind of want to get a Japanese PS1 because, as a lot of you know, the retro gaming scene is awful. Awful! It is awful to try and buy retro games, right? In English. So, being somebody that speaks a little Japanese, right? I'm just gonna start buying a bunch of Japanese PS1 and Dreamcast kusoge, you know? And we're just gonna have fun with that kind of stuff. That's what I want to do. I want to play a lot more indie games. I want to try a lot more things. I don't know. There was like a part of me where, since debut and starting out, I kind of thought like if I don't keep up, then I won't make it. You know, I won't make it as a girl in a company, right? Welcome, Otaku King. However, that's not really true to me, right? That's not really true to me. I want to play weird, wacky shit. I want to play strange games, and I want to play all the stuff that I love and all the weird games that I like, right? So I'm gonna be putting my money into that. I decided probably next game. So I want to play. Was the PS3 region free for PS1 games? Oh, that might be a good idea then. Yeah. I might just do that. So I decided after. So we're about to finish Valhalla. Probably only have one stream of Valhalla left. Bloodborne is gonna take me a while, right? I don't know how far I am into Bloodborne, but Bloodborne's gonna take me a while. So I'll keep playing Bloodborne. I want to play a little bit of what's it called? Hypnospace Outlaw after Valhalla. That's an indie game where you explore the old internet. I want to play that. I want to show you guys all the weird, wacky games that I love. Even if I have to spend a little bit on the games, you know, it's fine. It's fine. If I have to buy the hardware, if I have to buy the physical copies, I will. I want to play all those games for you guys. I want to show you guys the stuff that I really like, because I feel like I don't have to worry anymore, right? And during one of my trips, right, I was talking to one of the teachers, and I was just kind of like talking about how like there's a lot of stuff that I want to like stream, but I don't know if I can get away with it, right? And she made me feel a lot more like confident. A lot more confident, right? Would you ever play LSD Dream Emulator on stream? Bro, that game is literally $800. Trust me, I would. I am literally wearing an LSD Dream Emulator t-shirt right now. Literally wearing an LSD Dream Emulator t-shirt right now as we speak. But that game is literally $800. So unless anyone wants to, you know, fund it, I don't think it's happening anytime soon. I don't think it's happening anytime soon, you know? I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I would love to though. I would freaking love to. I would absolutely love to, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Summon for LSD Dream Emulator? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Yeah. LSD Dream Emulator is one of the rarest games out there. Isn't it like $5? Are you looking at the wrong game? Let's see. LSD Dream Emulator. Let's see. eBay. I go on eBay and I still see the anime fun hentai shower curtain sexy. Yeah, but LSD Dream Emulator, it's like $1,000 on eBay. Like $1,000 everywhere for a PS1 game. For a PS1 game, I don't think it's happening. I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Like, it would be a dream to, like, one day show up and be like, playing LSD Dream Emulator on real hardware. It's not happening now. I don't think it's happening. So, I'm sorry. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, hopefully. Maybe one day. Some of the music and LSD gets content claimed on YouTube. Man, you can't have shit. You can't have shit on YouTube. You know what I found out, though? Is you're allowed to stream Second Life on YouTube. You're allowed to stream Second Life on YouTube, so we're about to explore some digital ruins pretty soon. We're about to explore some insane stuff pretty soon. It's really funny because on Twitch, Second Life is banned. You cannot stream it on Twitch. You will get banned if you stream it. Somehow on YouTube, you can stream it, and there's a lot of really unhinged, insane stuff on Second Life. So I am very down. I'm very down. I'm very down to try it. Sounds risky for YouTube too. Nah, dude, plenty of people stream it on YouTube. My teacher was telling me about it because she was like... I watch plenty of, like, Second Life streams. Like, people, like, you know, like, role-playing on Second Life. And I was like... You're telling me you can stream it on YouTube? Really? Yeah, the teacher says it's okay, then it's fine, right? Intermittent enough? Yeah. Thing is, demonetization stream soon. Hopefully not. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's not that much different from Roblox. Exactly. Prayer censor hotkey just in case. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. That's a good idea. I'm planning the streams for the next couple weeks or so. Right? I'd like to have some good stuff. Now that I'm done with all my traveling, all these trips were like hanging over my head for like the whole month, right? It was all I could think of. It was all I could think of for a while. Like, I couldn't focus on anything else but just the fact that I was gonna have several flights, you know, back to back. So, it was really all I could think of. You know? All I could really think of. Now my brain is a little clearer. I'm exhausted. My brain is a little clearer. I feel more like in tune with what I want to do, you know? So the general plan will be I'll be doing a lot more like retro gaming streams as much as I can. As much as I can handle, I'm gonna try and focus on retro games and indie games moving forward, because really that's what I like. That's what I like. So I'm gonna be playing lots of like weird retro games, indie games. Of course, gonna be doing more music, right? DJ streams will probably have to move to Twitch, which sucks, but that's just the way we gotta do it, you know? DJing streams will probably go to that. I can't play Puzzle Bobble if I can. But yeah, I want to show you guys the games that I love, you know? I want to show you guys the weird, crazy stuff that I love. Sometimes we might be playing some games that aren't the most exciting, but my goal as a VTuber has always been to show you something new. Literally, that has always been my goal since day one. The reason I always say like no more monochrome days is because I want to show you something new, something that kind of colors your world a little bit, right? Something that makes your days a little bit more interesting, that makes, you know, like kind of widens your world and widens your horizons. That's what I want to show you. That's the kind of stuff I want to show you, right? There's plenty of streamers out there playing the same thing and doing the same thing. I don't really want to be one of those people, right? I wanna be doing what I do, even if it's a little stubborn of me, even if, you know, how do I say this? Even if it hinders my growth a little bit, I don't mind. I don't mind. Don't let the teachers hear that. Don't let the teachers hear that. But I wanna show you guys the stuff I really love, because that's when I feel the best, right? So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. Art streams, retro game streams, indie game streams. I do want to try some ASMR, kind of like cutesy stuff. However, probably gonna keep that to members only, right? I don't want that to be like my main content, right? It's gonna get old if that's the only thing I do anyway. But so if you're interested in that kind of thing, just keep an eye out on like members announcements, right? So if that's not your kind of thing, then you can filter it out. If that is your kind of thing, well, you can sign up for it, right? I'm not gonna force it down anybody's throat. But quesadilla grilling ASMR. Maybe. I haven't done any member streams yet. But you know, probably if I do like something like an ASMR stream or something like that, it'll probably be like members only. I don't know. I've never really done member streams, so I don't really know what kind of stuff is supposed to be member stream, you know? I still gotta figure it out. Member streams will probably be Monomist and above. And then maybe I don't know. I think probably that's it. Yeah, that's it. Probably Monomist and above will be member streams. Tabemono tier will probably stay emo only, right? And then Monomist will have member streams. Am I gonna hunt down a new 3DS camera soon? Yes. I finally got paid. So now I can start buying all the stuff that I needed. It took a long time because I hadn't gotten paid yet. I hadn't gotten the money from monetization yet. Finally got it. So now I can take care of that stuff. Now I can take care of that stuff, and I can get new hand cam streams setting up and everything. And we can get all that stuff taken care of. Yay! I have goon money. Hey, come do some! Welcome to being a monomist. I'm not. I'm done gooning. Tabemonos, I am done gooning. My gooning era is over. From now on, I'm edging. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm like... Giri giri! Mono Monet! We're in season 2. Yeah. Yeah. Hell nah. trying to be good girl here. That's one way to say it, right? But yeah, I'm looking forward to going on from now on without 3 literal plane trips looming over my mind, you know? Now I can relax. I've been stressing out about these flights since like debut, you know? I've been majorly stressing out about these flights for a while. So I'm ready to wind down, you know? I'm ready to let go and wind down a bit. And not stress out about these so much. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I want to switch over to the screen just because. Done. Look at this chat going crazy. This needs a bit more work. That's right. You could take the internet. Yeah, we're in the rooftop. Yeah. Mono Monet. That's right. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I miss you guys. I miss being goofy with you guys. Here, I'm gonna get comfy here. I miss being goofy with you guys. It's nice to be back. I was really stressed out. I've been really like at my limit in the last weeks. You know, it's all I really wanted to do for a while was just hang out and stream. Hi, turkeys. You know, all I wanted to do was hang out. I'm sorry if I got a little clingy while I was gone, and if I got a little clingy in the Twitter spaces. Sorry for being kind of lovey-dovey and stuff, but you gotta understand, like, I did all that traveling alone. You know? I did all of that on my own, and it was a lot on me, you know? It was a lot on me, you know? It was a ton. It really took a toll on me, you know? Really took a toll on me. It was really like... It was was like, can you be a little more clingy? Actually, no, I gotta keep a good balance. I gotta keep a good balance. But I gotta admit, you know, I really needed some comfort. You know, I really needed some comfort while I was traveling. So thank you guys for putting up with me and putting up with that side of me and everything, right? I really, you know, it's like I really kind of like, there were so many nights while I was traveling that like all I wanted to do was just like cry into someone's arms, you know? And just thinking about it makes me tear up a little bit. It just like all I wanted to do was just kind of like, you know, just sob into somebody's arms and like, you know, there wasn't really like anyone to do that, you know? Like, but when I was at MagFest, thankfully, you know, I had friends and I was able to get a lot of hugs from friends, and you know, like I had a lot of like, it's so sweet, you know, when there's a lot of other girls, especially girls that are a little older than you, right? And they give you hugs and they pat you on the back, and you know, I had a friend and she kept giving me little like forehead kisses, and I was like, oh, this is so soothing, you know? But like up until that point, you know, I was so stressed and all I wanted was like to like, you know, to like just like cry into somebody's arms and just like let it all out. I was so stressed and I was so tired of enduring things, you know? I knew that three trips like that back to back were gonna be a lot. I was dreading it, and I know it was gonna be a lot on my physical state and my mental state and everything, but like, fuck, it was really hard. You know, like, fuck, it really took a lot out of me. And I don't think I ever want to travel that much ever again in my life. I'm gonna, like, when I got home, I woke up, and it took me like a good 30 seconds. Like, I woke up and I like freaked out, because I was like, fuck, am I supposed to be somewhere? Am I supposed to be at the airport? Like, am I supposed to like be here or there? Did I wake up late? Like, did I forget to set an alarm? It took me a good 30 seconds to realize that I was back home in my own bed, right? And didn't have to be anywhere, right? And even being home is a little lonely, right? There's no one else here on the rooftop but me and my cats. So, you know, it's definitely a little shocking going from being surrounded by so many people and crowds everywhere to being completely alone again, right? But I can manage, right? I'm a strong girl. And I know I'm stronger than ever because I managed to handle all that traveling and all those trips and everything on my own. But man, it's rough, you know? It's real rough. It's real rough. I'm tired of being strong. I wanna be a weak little crybaby. Never heard of V4Mirai before you guys knew. Yeah! I mean, we're newish. I think V4Mirai has only been around for about 6 months or so. But me and the rest of second generation, we debuted about 2 months ago. Almost 3 months ago now. That's crazy. Crazy, almost 3 months ago. It's freaking crazy. Yeah, sorry to be a little bit of a crybaby. I try to be a very strong girl, you know, that like endures a lot and keeps her cool. How do I explain it, you know? Most human feeling is wanting to be tucked in bed and be allowed to be a crybaby and eat some tasty food. Yeah. It was really nice to like get home and see my cats and just kind of like lie in bed and cry a little bit into my pillow and sleep in my stinky PJs, right? And you know, It sucks a little because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see another human face is gonna be. Like, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see a human face is gonna be, but it's fine, you know? It's fine. It's alright. It's alright. We'll hang out here and we'll take it easy and we'll play a bunch of games, you know? We'll play a bunch of games. Hey, V4Mirai have a second princess. I don't know about that. Next sushi run, probably. God, I could really go for some sushi right now. I have leftovers in my fridge I gotta finish first. And I gotta go grocery shopping. My fridge is empty right now. I didn't bother buying any groceries because I was like, if I bought groceries, they were gonna go bad, you know? They were gonna go bad. So... just happy. I'm happy to be back home. I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy to be back home. I'm so freaking happy to be back home. Holy shit. So incredibly happy to be back home. I mean, near or farsighted? How do I tell? You mean the beer fridge is empty? You know what? I actually do have beer in the fridge, but that's... I have like beer and cheese in the fridge. That's all I got. And I got some milk at the convenience store this morning. Hold on. I can see things. I can like if I put so I have a box of candy. If I put it up to my nose about an inch away, it gets really blurry and I can't read it. But if I put it far away, then I can read it a little better. So I guess I'm farsighted. But it depends, right? If I'm wearing these glasses, then I can see stuff close up, blurry, but stuff far away, right? Thank you for the super chat. In all seriousness, when are you doing the Dot Hack series playthrough or some card game pack openings? You're the only one I can count down for this one. No. I don't know if I feel like if I played the Dot Hack games, I do own them physically. I do own all of them physically, so I could play them. However, the first 4 Dot Hack games for the PS2, literally a 100-hour RPG. I don't know how willing I am to do a 100-hour stream session, you know? Like, because that would probably be several hours weekly for about a year, right? That would be like a whole, like, you know, several hours every single week for like a whole year. I could do it, you know, but I have a feeling most of you would get really bored. So they also cost an arm and leg. Thankfully, I already own all the games. I own them already. I've owned them for a long time before they were expensive, so I already own them. I don't know though. I don't know if I'm brave enough. I'd rather keep the time slots open for other stuff, you know? I almost would rather keep those time slots open for different things. Alright. I'll think about it. Maybe we'll play something else. I don't know. I will think about it. I can't promise anything. Just do 12 weeks of 2 weeks of 12-hour marathons. I don't know. I will think about it. I don't think most people here care about that hack, but it also would give me some pretty freaking sick cool gamer points. It will give me some pretty freaking sick gamer points. And I did play through it recently. So I think I could probably play through it a little faster now. Don't make me do it. Don't make me consider it. Don't freaking make me consider it. Do not make me consider it. Yeah, gamer cred is everything, okay? Gamer cred is everything. You have no idea. You have no idea how willing I am to suffer for the cred, you know? You have no clue. You have no clue. What about the GU series instead of OG.hack? Maybe, but the series I like the most is the OG one. Like, I do like GU as well, but I like the OG one the most, right? Like, if I was gonna stream anything, I would stream the OG one, you know? Mm-hmm. What about speedrun? I don't know. I still gotta do another. What's it called? Parappa speedrun. Gotta do another one. I gotta practice. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do that maybe in a week or two. Another Parappa speedrun, and then we can have another baby food batsu. Yeah. Would you guys? We could do a .hack sign watch along. We can do that. Would you guys do that with me? Is it on any streaming service though? We can find a way. We can find a way. we can figure out a way. Yeah, I have to redeem myself, right? There's a lot of games I want to play though. I need you guys to work hard and send lots of super chats so we can play lots of rare retro games. Kill. Just kidding. Sorta. Kinda. Maybe. Trying to watch that hack. That hack sign is really good. It's like, I think it's a show that it's kind of hard to watch when you're younger because it's like 90% dialogue. But as I get older, I really like shows with a lot of dialogue. So it's a lot of talking. If you don't like a lot of talking, right? If you don't like a lot of talking, then that hack sign might not be for you, right? It might not be for you. But if you don't mind it, it's really good. It's really good. If you like character relations and like that kind of stuff, it's good. It'll be done, Mono. Thank you! Thank you so much for the super chat! Should go to the bathroom real quick before streaming so we can do the thing, you know? Yeah? Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me go pee. Hold on. Hold on, here, let me... Hold on. BRB. I'm... P. Yay. Alright, hold on. We're back. We're back, okay? I do have to pee. I was just holding it. But if you really want me to, I can be right back. Hold on. Hi, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Welcome back, Ray and Saul. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, guys. Hi, Nakako. Welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Now I can erase the IMP. Hold on. I can erase the IMP. Yeah, I remember to mute. I remember to mute. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm freaking doing. Did I wash my hands? Yes, I washed my hands. I have this soap that like I have like this like foam soap dispenser that like dispenses like in the shape of Mickey Mouse, except it doesn't really look like Mickey Mouse anymore. Now it's like a now it's like just like a blob. No, it's just like a blob. I'm peed. I'm peed. I'm peed. Didn't remember to not mute though. Eh? No. No. Anyway. See you, come in. Have fun in Japanese class. Have fun. Tanashinde. Next time, take the mic with you. Come on! Come on! Come on. Anyway, I think I've talked about everything I want to talk to for now, right? Of course, I have lots of other things still on my mind, but for now, I'm tired. I'm gonna try and take a little nap before some meetings I have today, right? Because since I was gone for so long, a bunch of my meetings had to get rescheduled, right? So I'm gonna try and take a nap before some of my meetings today. Just gonna try and wind down a little bit. I'm still really sleepy and really tired. I need to take a shower too. Before you go, what color today? I'm not wearing any. I'm not wearing any, sorry. Have a good nap. I will. Freedom is true. It's true. Hey, I am in the comfort of my own rooftop. I don't need to adhere to any rules. Right? I am in my little nest. I don't gotta wear undies. I don't gotta do shit. I don't gotta do shit, at least until I feel back to normal. I'm like holding out because like literally everybody I know got sick. I've been in contact with like freaking like 20 people that got COVID. Somehow I'm still okay. I think it's all because of those vitamins I keep taking. The vitamin D and the vitamin C tablets I've been taking. Literally, I think it's all thanks to those, because I know like 20 people that ended up with COVID. And somehow I'm okay still. Because like when I went to, like after ALA, a bunch of people got sick. After I went to see my teacher for another trip, right? She was getting sick. I don't know if she got full on sick, right? But she was getting sick too. Going to MagFest, everybody got sick, right? Everybody got sick. So far I'm okay. I'm just tired. So far I'm alright. I'm just tired. So I'm hoping I'll be okay. That reminds me, by the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the counting tabemonos video I uploaded for you guys while I was gone. I'm very sorry that the BGM was really loud. I kind of just recorded that on a whim, probably like a couple hours before I had to leave and go to bed for my flight. I did my best, however the BGM is a little too loud. I'm very sorry. I didn't record it right, and I would have had to do it all over again to fix the BGM volume, so I hope you can deal with it anyway. But it'd be nice to upload some stuff like that again. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh. I hope... Yeah, oh gosh, I'm so sleepy. So really nice regardless. I'm glad it's helped you guys sleep. It looks like all my wives are going online now, so we better go visit them. Me and my friends like them. Good to know, Wyan. Good to know. I hadn't thought about that in forever. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm freaking tired. I'm freaking tired. Thank you again, everybody, for joining the Lethal Company collab yesterday. Was very fun. I gotta say, Lethal Company is... I think it's easier to play with a smaller lobby, so it was nice to play it. Last time I played it was when we played it with Kson and Gen 1, right? I gotta say, like, playing it... Sorry. It was a lot easier to play in a smaller group. It made more sense. And we had some good mods installed, so it was fun. It was very fun. Yeah, it's a little bit more coherent, yeah. I wonder if the models can be modded into other games like Left 4 Dead 2. Maybe! That might be fun. It was very fun to use the models, right? You have to close it because you use the emo part. I'm sorry, we're all a bunch of horny women. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm so not sorry. Anyway, I will... Be yourself, girl. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a nap. The next stream, let's look at the schedule really quick for next week. Done. Jump scare. Let me make the schedules a little smaller. Done. So, our schedule for this week is... today we had our post-travel Zatsu. Thank you so much for listening to my stories about traveling and everything, right? It was very nice to share those stories and hang out. Tomorrow we will probably be finishing Valhalla. I'm very in the mood to play Valhalla after watching that dude bartend for hours. God, that was so cool. Very in the mood to finish it. And I believe we're pretty close to the end. So I think tomorrow we'll be able to finish Valhalla. On Friday is my V4Mirai happy hour segment. So we'll be drinking. Bring some drinks. There's gonna be Batsus and a lot of goofy stuff. Oh, good luck on your live event, Damien! Good luck! Yeah, I need to get some beer too. I don't have that much beer in my fridge right now. So that'll be on Friday, 5 p.m. PST. Saturday, I won't be doing any stream. I'm gonna take it easy. And then Sunday, we'll be having another V4Mirai happy hour with Mari-chan! Mari-chan! We're gonna both get drunk. We're both gonna get wasted. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. I'm gonna see if I can get her to go to my hotel. Wink wonk wink. Wink wonk wonk wink. Wink wink wink. Wink 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 wink. Wink. Marnie was drinking, she was completely unhinged. I mean, you guys know I'm not much different, so you guys know I'm not much different. So, I wonder how it's gonna go. She was so excited to drink with you on her stream. Was she? Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. Anyway, that was the stream for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. We're gonna play Valhalla. What else do I gotta say? You guys know the deal. If you're new around here, check my description. I do have merch on sale, both from the ALA concert, where you can get our V4Mirai and VShojo concert merch on there. They still got t-shirts, posters, stickers, badges, penlights, everything, right? Limited edition. I also still have, of course, my debut voice pack on sale. $3.99, very cute. Of course, also my debut merch. I'm gonna stream fulfilling Mari's request. He means sitting on her face, dude. That's 2 V4Mirai members now that have asked me to sit on their face. What is wrong with this company? What is wrong with this company? Well, that's 2 people now. That's 2 people. That's 2 people now. Don't say you get it. Thanks for streaming. Oh, no, I can't hear you. I'm in a meeting right now. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for spending time and being here. Let's raid over to Yae, who is playing Fury. I think that girl just loves pain. I think she's like found something in like playing these super hard games. So, you know what? Let's go cheer her on. Let's go cheer her on. Let's go over to her. Hold on, let's go over to her. Let me set it up. Edit. Customization. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, everybody. So, thank you so much for joining me today. This was Monet V4Mirai second generation penlight. I hope you all have a lovely day. I hope you all take it easy. Join our Discord, come hang out, make some friends, follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take it easy and say it with me, everybody. Okay! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! See ya! Bye-bye! See ya! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Mwah! Bleh. What would you do if I just like ended the stream and I didn't do a little goodbye smooch? What would you do? Would you cry? Would you cry? Would you cry? Would you pee yourself? Would you cry and complain? Yeah, you would cry? Alright, bye. Hehe, just kidding. Just kidding. Alright. This time, right on your forehead. Thank you so much for waiting patiently for me. Thank you so much for waiting for me. I am so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. I love you guys. Bye, you guys. Take it easy. Bye bye. Oh shit, what'd I do? Oh fuck. Oops. Bye. You can't do that when I can't see it! Whoever that was, thank you. I'll check it after stream. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.